When I first started volunteering with guide dogs for the blind, I had always wanted a dog so badly. One day I found out about guide dogs, and when I began to hear more about guide dogs in the newspaper, online, the more I found out about that, the more I realized that those puppy raisers, what they did, just sounded like the most fun thing to get a dog and train it. It was almost natural to me just to start training these dogs. These meetings, we'd learn the different techniques on how to train and raise a puppy, and about taking the dog into your home for a year and socializing them, making sure they could go on transportation and be calm and well-mannered so that when they got about a year and a half, they'd go to guide dogs, complete the formal training, and be partnered with a visually impaired person. One day I went to a graduation. I saw this man who was just so overcome by how much more mobility he had with his guide dog, how much freedom he had, and that moment was just so powerful. When I started puppy sitting, I had never felt more proud to hold that dog's leash in my hands, because everywhere you go, you're talking to people, you're telling them about the guide dog's mission, and it is just so amazing what they do. These people are so resilient. They work hard and get qualified to go and train and bond with a dog that can completely change your life. I knew from then on that I did not want to have a pet dog. It was July 13th, and I went to go pick up my very first guide dog that I would raise for a year. He was a male yellow lab, and his name was Dawn. It was challenging. There were times when I felt like crying, but there were times also when it was just, wow, he finally understands this. And to be with these other people who spend so much time training and are so devoted to helping other people who are less advantaged. The whole community at Guide Dogs is so loving and so supportive. When I was down, when my dog, wasn't doing what I wanted him to do, they would be there to say, you're doing the best you can. They were always there to give me tips. With my whole guide dog group, the Mount Tam Guide Dog Club, they're there to give you advice and support and to show you things. I learned so much in this experience, and also about people. I've began to start helping other people with their training problems. Yeah, this experience, it's a big responsibility. It takes a lot of work, a lot of time. I just think about, my dog, he'll graduate. I just think about how much he will mean to his person. Being a part of Guide Dogs it has changed my life. To be able to do something, to have a purpose like that is just, I think, the best thing I've ever done.